So this is going to be a case when we have to construct a formula that gives us the distance between the origin and a point on the graph. And so I said that this point right here is 0, 0, and then the point on the graph is going to end up being x, right? That's our some x value here. And then our y, right, is going to be x squared plus 1. So the y is x squared plus 1. Now, what we need to do is find the distance, right, between this point and the point on the graph, and that means that we're going to use the distance formula. And instead of writing d, I'm going to write r here. Okay, so that's going to be r squared is equal to the difference between x minus 0, so this is x minus 0, so this is the distance formula here, plus, and then the distance, right, between this point here, or the y values, so we're going to say x squared plus 1 minus 0, and square that. Now I'm not using a d here, and the reason for that is because of this d right here. Okay, so I'm just going to use r. So r, if we were to square root both sides, right, that would give us the distance, right, between the origin and some point on the graph. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to simplify this down, write those zeros, taking up space. So we have x squared plus, and then we're going to have x squared plus 1 and r squared. So now we want to take the derivative of this now. Okay, so the derivative of r squared is going to be 2r, and then I'm going to write dr over dt. Okay, dr over dt, that's what we're going to that's what we're trying to find, is equal to 2x times dx over dt plus, now I noticed I forgot to carry my power here. Okay, so bring the 2 out front, you write everything in parentheses, subtracting 1 from the power, and then taking the derivative of the inside and bringing it out, which is just 2x. But now remember, we have to write dx over dt. Now, we were given dx over dt, so we're going to substitute that dx over dt in, and that was 2 centimeters, so we're going to plug 2 in there. So we have 2 times r times dr over dt is equal to 2 times 2 times oh, whoops, I meant to put the meant to put the 2 in for dx over dt here. Okay, magic just happened there. Times 2 plus 2 times x squared plus 1 times 2 times x times 2, right? Substituting the dx over dt in for 2. Now all we want to do in this problem now is solve for dr over dt. And of course, we have a 2 here. We got a lot of 2's going on in here, don't we? If I just go ahead and multiply through by half to everything here, we're going to end up with an r and then a dr over dt. Multiply that by half, we'll just be left with 2x. Plus, multiply all this stuff by half, we're going to get rid of one of these 2's here, and that's going to become a 4x times x squared plus 1. Okay. And now we have dr over dt is equal to, and you can go ahead and multiply this stuff inside, so that's going to become a 4x cubed and plus 4x, and then plus 2x is plus 6x. How's that? And it's all over r.